All right, Roxanne, well, you've recorded the first shutout for Westmont on this new field.
Yes.
How was it playing on the new surface?
Oh, it's amazing. It is. To have it be my senior year, the last one out here, it's incredible. We are so lucky to have a field like this. And it pushes us even more to have this as our home field. We're that much more motivated to play well on it.
Couple real close calls in the first half there.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when those two shots were pretty close?
Just that they were a little too close, and so I know that I had to be a little more tight on the communication and keep the back a little more organized, which I think we did a better job of. But that was a really good side. They had some good front players.
It seems like you guys dominated possession in the second half, and for most of overtime, what do you think it was that kind of kept you from breaking through?
I don't know. I think that's something that we're going to have to debrief and work on. But
does it take a while to kind of get back into the flow and maybe have the right connections and get those good shots off? Or?
Yeah, definitely. And this was our first real game. We've only played one scrimmage before this. I know Trinity had played 4 games before us, so we're still trying to find the best chemistry and who works well together. But we're going to have to work for everything we get this season, and we know that. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
You've accomplished a lot here in your time personally. What are your expectations for the team this year?
Well, my class is the first class that hasn't gone to the national tournament in I think 17 years is the statistic. So, I mean, that's our goal. But we just want to take it one game at a time. And like I said, we have high expectations, but we've got a lot of work to do. So we're just going to take it one day at a time.
Yet to score the first goal on this field. Thoughts on today's game?
On the field when it counts. Yeah, I think we were somewhat sloppy today in our play. I think. Last week we had a good game against City College and we were able to put stuff away, and today we weren't able to connect and do the simple things right. They unbalanced us defensively, so we were caught flat and wide a lot and stretched a lot. They're a good team, a very good team, and number 5 up top is very strong, and we weren't able to kind of hang with her a bit on that. We're still learning each other up front. We have a 6-man rotation that is fantastic, that we're really excited about. But we're still looking for the right combinations and still learning a lot of those runs and the things and how we want to move the ball up top. So we're still figuring that out, and we can learn from this game, and we'll study it and learn from it and grow and hopefully come out back on the home field September 11th ready to go.
Running a program, how much does it do for you to have such a gorgeous field like this?
Fantastic all the way around. I think recruiting, obviously, it's a lot of fun to bring people up to the observatory and have them look over the field, and it certainly helps get people here, and then be able to play on it helps keep people here, and then the alumni being able to come back and see the college invested in athletics certainly helps us keep alumni invested and connected, I think, in a very positive way. So we're thankful. We feel very blessed to have such an incredible facility to play on, and hopefully we'll initiate it in a good way this season.
Roxanne pointed out that her class is the only one to not make the national tournament in a long time.
And Ron pointed that out.
Everybody's pointing that out, huh?
Pointed it out.
Well, what are your expectations this year? What's it going to take?
It's going to take quite a bit of discipline. I'm not sure that's something we've had for the past few years. Discipline probably in all areas to stay focused, and I think my thought is if we can get one big game, they'll know what it's like to play in a big game and know what it takes to do it. Because right now there's nobody who knows how to do it at this level. We've brought in some really good players who have been able to do it in other programs, or whether it's transferring, so they've been able to do it at their other colleges, or freshmen who are coming in who have played for very strong club teams at the national level and competing in some really big games. And so I think if we can just get that one big game, and then we'd be able to do quite a bit. So my expectation is to make it. Obviously, we sat down at the beginning of training camp and I said, all right, what are the goals? What do you want to do this year? What do you want to do this season? And some were spiritual and some were academic and some were just core values. But on the field, they want to make it the national tournament, no question. And I said, all right, are you ready to work for it? Because it's going to be a lot of work. And are you ready to take whatever we have to say? And I'll write down that as a goal as long as you're willing to put in the work. And so that's been what these 2 weeks have been about, and we're going to continue doing that. And today wasn't the best game at all, but I think it's something we can learn from.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah.